Well, holy shit. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I'm Robert Storms. If you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to click that subscribe button. I upload videos daily. Avengers Infinity War yet again continues to break box office record, being the fastest movie to reach $1 billion. That record was held by Star Wars Force Awakens, which managed to cross $1 billion in 12 days. Avengers Infinity War managed to do it in only 11 days. Now, the official numbers for this weekend's box office has not yet come out. I'll be touching on that in tomorrow's video, but as of right now, it has been confirmed that with the Friday estimates, that Avengers Infinity War has, in fact, on May 4th, managed to make it into the $1 billion club. Avengers Infinity War is one of those type of movies that every time you go to see it, it gets better and better. I've personally seen the movie 3 times already. I would have seen it more, but unfortunately, I do have a day job. But I can't wait for my next day off so I can actually go back and watch this movie again. There's so much stuff going on in the screen that every time you go back and watch it, you always find a little something that you might have missed the first couple times you've seen it. And that's what I liked about this movie, because this movie is very dense. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of different moving parts, and you get to go back each time and really experience it. And I do think that's one reason why this movie reached $1 billion so quickly, is because fans of the movie, not only was it a must-see movie where you had to go see it before everybody else because you don't want to be spoiled. It was that type of movie. You don't want other people to spoil this for you, so you want to go see it. But then when you go and see it, you find out it's a fantastic movie and you want to go see it again. You want to try to find all those little things you might have missed the first couple times you've seen the movie. And me personally, I found things that I didn't necessarily care for in the first viewing much better in the second and third viewing. And each time I watched the movie, it got better and better. And all those moments that I loved in the first movie was even better the second time. And all those moments that were emotional, the very first time I saw, that brought me to tears, was still there. It's still the same moments brought me to tears each and every time I seen this movie. So I'm not surprised that Avengers Infinity War has crossed $1 billion. I'm not surprised it's the fastest movie to reach $1 billion. Avengers Infinity War is a fantastic movie with a fantastic creative team behind it. The Russo brothers have been knocking it out of the park in the MCU. Winter Soldier, my favorite MCU movie of all time. The Russo brothers were the directors of that film. And Avengers Infinity War is just showcasing what they have already established in the other 2 movies that they've done. And then you have someone like Kevin Feige, who's the leader of this whole team. He is like the Bill Belichick of the MCU, and they're just knocking it out of the park because they all have this creative vision. They understand the source material. They understand what can be adapted from the comics to the screen, and what are some of the things that they have to change to make it appeal to everybody. Because the Thanos in the movie isn't the same Thanos that we got in the comic books, but the Thanos we got in the movie is a much more compelling character, a character that you as a human being understand where he's coming from and why he's doing it and why you can relate to this character. And the fact that you can relate to this villain just goes to show you how well the Russo brothers know this material and know this character and what they were able to do on screen. So I'm not surprised whatsoever of Avengers Infinity War hitting that $1 billion mark. I can't wait to see what this movie does in the future. I can't wait to see it. Can it be Avatar? Can this be the movie that beats James Cameron's Avatar? Because James Cameron was the guy who said he wishes everybody would get fatigue of Avengers. James Cameron was the one that was wishing superhero fatigue on everybody because he's afraid to lose his mantle. He's afraid to not have that #1 spot. And wouldn't it be ironic and poetic if Avengers Infinity War, the movie he said he wishes everybody would get fatigue for, wouldn't it be ironic and poetic if that movie was the one to finally knock off Avatar? Wouldn't that be something? I, for one, pray to God every night, hoping Avengers Infinity War is, in fact, that one movie. Avengers Infinity War, the fastest movie to ever hit $1 billion. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you surprised? Not really surprised? Do you want it to be Avatar? Be sure to leave all those comments in the comment box below, guys. Be sure to hit that like button. Once again, if you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to click that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.